Welcome back to the channel, Sonny Squad, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. How y'all doing? I'm Sonny and this is Sonny Kicks. Now there is something I gotta let y'all know. If you're looking for dope sneaker reviews, one of the best stone feet shots, how to finesse the kicks, whether it be how to style, or the best ways to lace them up, or of course any other sneaker related content, and you my friend are in the right place. Subscribe and join the squad.
Batter up, lyrics and home runs. I'll do this for fun, nigga. I'm Aaron Judge with it, tough with it. Burning through paper as if a slug hit it. See you paid, now it's time to pay attention.
And without any hesitation, you already know what y'all here for. Today I'm just showing y'all the 6 best ways of lacing up your Air Jordan 9s. Without further ado, let's get into it. On to the lacing styles. For lacing option number 1, we got the generic regular tie. Me personally, I'm not a fan of this lacing style because that's like one of the reasons why I don't like 9s as well, is because of how I see them typically laced, and this is how they're typically laced. But of course a lot of people do it, so I'm gonna just show you how to do it just in case y'all do like it. You're gonna make sure that it's up to this top hole right here. Don't go to this one, just right up here. And want to loosen up the shoes a little bit, and then after that just tie them up. Try to make it a little bit loose somewhat, and of course that'll be it. And now going from there, after you do that regular tie, we're gonna go into the loose tie, and you're just gonna take them out of that one lace hole. So that way we're gonna have them up to this lace hole right here. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna loosen the shoes up because this is a loose tie. So you wanna make sure that the shoes are a little loose. Widen that out. Not too loose, like as if you're doing Loosey Goosey, but just loose enough. And then once you have it out, make sure that the laces are even, and then just tie them. And then just do bunny ears to make the loophole smaller. And then just loosen it up again. And of course, if you don't quite yet like the way they come out, then you can just put your foot inside the shoe, look at the mirror, and then just keep tweaking it. But other than that, this is pretty much the gist of it. And now straying away from Loosey Goosey version 1, we got Loosey Goosey version 2. Now version 2 is more of the, if you don't like them too loose, then you could also choose this option. I'm gonna bring these up a bit more. And then you're gonna go to the very top lace hole. So this last one right here. Get a good amount of laces in. That's about good enough. Now, of course, same thing on the other side. And then just gonna loosen up the rest of the shoe with the extra laces that you have available. And what I like about the 9's lacing system is that because it has like these weird different eyelid things, because you can just tug on them and they'll all cooperate. Then of course, that'll be it. Now following up after that, we're gonna go ahead and do the Loosey Goosey version 1, aka the best version. So you're gonna untie your laces from that. So if you did do that loose lace, then of course from there you're just gonna untie it. And because the shoe is already loose, you already did most of the job. Now you're just gonna bring this lace over here. Bring it right through that lace hole. Of course, do the same thing to the other side. And you're gonna wanna make sure you got a good amount of the lace, but not too long. So like there's about good. I'm gonna check the other side. The other side is a bit too long. Pull that out some. And then the rest of the shoe, just gonna wanna even out the laces. Widen it out a bit. Make sure that they're somewhat neat. Even though they're loose, they could look neat. You don't gotta make them look sloppy. For that nice clean look. And of course, that's Loosey Goosey version 1. And that'll be it.
One word away from being higher than the atmosphere. No man but God, and that's barely. Loyal to the fame and to the money whom I married. I rap like Bruce Fight, it's hard to compare me. I might be too nice for y'all to act scary. I'm very sure I'm more than you can fathom. I spit acid, all the shit that you can't imagine. Pen and padding, paper darkening from the ashes of raw classes. Class act but full of madness. I heard the early bird gets the worm, and all the feathers he could ever earn. Cheddar cheese is what I must collect, and word that I'll die for my respect. Never been a sucker, Google that, that's a fact. Earth would be detached before I dash from the scrap. The plug hit me back, I can finally relax. The packs on the road, Aaron Rodgers.
I can finally relax from the thorax in the capsule. Totally need some space to my.
And now this is where things get a little bit more difficult. So if you had your laces tied in that Loosey Goosey version 2, you're gonna just untie that until you get to this top lace hole right here. Or if you just wanted to try out this lacing style, then make sure that it's up here. And you're gonna wanna make sure that your laces are still kind of loose, because you don't want too much string or else the laces will just come out looking weird. Or like the strings from the knot will be too long and you'll have to keep redoing it. And now a trick I would suggest doing is when you loosen them up, make sure that the lace hole right here, these laces when they're connected to here, make them loose, but then with the next laces down, drag it so that they'll come flat down. That way when you go to do the knot and like you tie it, that any extra string won't become part of the lace. And that way they'll be already spread out and divided throughout the shoe. That way you won't get any extra laces by accident. And that's what makes the knot longer. All right, seems like we're good right about here. So once again, take 2 fingers down towards the bottom and do a 360. Make the loop a little bit smaller until you drag the laces around, and then put them right, and then put them right through the loop. There you go, this looks a little bit, yeah, this looks better. This is how we want it. Yeah, you see? Yeah, it's a lot shorter than before. That's exactly how we want it. Pull down on the knot so that it becomes sturdy. And then now you can proceed to making sure the rest of the shoe is equally loosened. And that'll be it. Now following up after knot number 1, we're gonna go ahead and proceed to the dead stock knot. So just gonna undo this. And now what you're gonna do is, you're gonna take the laces out of this lace hole and leave them in this one. Once again, gonna make sure that the shoe is fairly loose. Make sure you got enough string. You don't want too much, once again, and once again, if you have to do the trick, then make this part loose and then drag this part up so that by accident you won't get any extra lacing right here. So when you do the loop, they won't start to gravitate up towards the knot. So what you're gonna do from here is make sure that your laces are even. And then you're gonna take one finger, bring it down to the bottom, and then you're gonna do a 360. Now with this one, you're gonna wanna bring the shoes halfway, so just straight to the front, like that. Take your finger out of the loop. And now with this part right here, with this part of the laces, gonna put it through the loop and then close it off. Now from here, just tighten it up. This is how I tighten it up. I just give it a shimmy. And now from here, just loosen up the shoes. And now if you wanted the loop to be bigger, like if you wanted the knot to be bigger, then of course the simplest thing you gotta do is just take more string when you're originally doing it. Other than that, that's it. If you wanted the knot to be a little smaller, then just follow this exact step. If you want them to be longer, just add more lacing. Just add more laces to when you do the knot. That way the loop will come out bigger, like for the on feet. And yeah, that'll be the last option, dead stock knot.
Hello, it's me, I'm the local to dawn. Giving you bars and you ain't getting born. Locked in a cell in your mind, I've been here for some time, man, it's crazy, we don't get along. I see the way you be plotting this shit. It's all in your eyes when you pocket the grit. One thing that I know, you best running that store, you take everything green and you pop them and dip. To tell you the truth, you're an opportunist. If you think you can, then you gotta do it. Pull up on the brakes and rocket through it. At the end of the day, this is riding music. I'm the man, not your man, baby, don't confuse it. And I don't give a damn about a humble movement. I'm just talking my shit cause I'm going through it. I don't bug out on here, I'ma fucking lose it. Ask if I sign, I'ma tell them like 10 million. If not, don't ask me again. I never charge for a verse, but a cost for a hearse, so I might as well profit the pen. You stuck in a cycle of gassing your friends, not smoking them out, but you lying to them. How me and my brothers work, keep it 100 ball working. If not, then I'm checking they chin. Hello, it's me, I'm a local to do.
Thank everybody for tuning into the video. If you enjoyed, please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you haven't yet. What are you waiting for? The grind is not stopping. We're on that road to 5K. Comment down below which lacing style are you going with. And yeah, hope you guys all have a great day. Stay safe and see you next time.